And thanks for joining us. I'm David Molko. We begin with the community rallying around that Westland family, 7 brothers and sisters, plus mom and dad, who thought they had lost nearly everything when flames suddenly engulfed their home. As Christelle Kumwe reports tonight, amidst that devastating loss, they are also finding they're far from alone.
We all had gotten dressed in our Christmas pajamas. We just took photos.
But just minutes later,
and we see the door and there's black smoke coming in.
The Christmas Eve celebration inside the Buse family home in Westland quickly turned into terror.
My daughter came up the stairs and she said, "Dad, there's smoke coming in from the front." I grabbed the fire extinguisher. I came out here and this entire section here was on fire.
14-year-old Kaylor says she remembers her 6 siblings, mom and dad, trying to scramble to safety.
You look around and you see like fright in your dad's eyes, and you see your mom crying and screaming for your brother because he was upstairs in his room.
Everyone made it out. Fire crews responded quickly to the home on Knox Street and got the fire under control in about 20 minutes. But the damage was done.
It's completely gone on the inside, so it's terrible.
Clothes, Christmas presents, and 6 years worth of memories lost in just moments. And that's when the community stepped in.
I said, "Give me genders and give me sizes." And I looked at my husband and I said, "Christmas is today. We can't do this tomorrow."
Patty Sears is the founder of nonprofit Bloomin' Boutique, which serves children in need. She quickly put together bags for every member of the family.
It's part of my mission of my nonprofit. It was kind of a God thing. No, it was needed to do for those kids.
Like all your toiletries,
makeup,
everything. They had everything. It was like a care kit, and it was truly amazing. Those people are angels.
Then, more angels came out of the woodwork in the form of neighbors, friends, and strangers.
And we've had people, just show up with whatever we could need.
The Buse family is now staying in Canby with friends, overwhelmed by both the loss and by an outpouring of support.
The first night I was like, our life, it's really hard and it's like an ending. The next day you're like we can live again. We're gonna get a house and it's gonna be all right, and God worked his magic.
The cause of the fire has not been determined. A friend started a GoFundMe to help the Buse family get through the recovery process, and we'll have all that information on our website, KGW.com.
Christelle Kumwe reporting tonight. Thank you, Christelle, for that story. Let's get you caught up on tonight's other headlines now. PGE says it has more than 600 crews out working to repair widespread damage from Tuesday's storm, though the company is now warning it may be the weekend before some people get their lights back on. Things are getting better right now. About 11,000 customers still in the dark. Pacific Power faring much better with about 250 customers out between the coast and the valley. New images out of Newport show the scope of the storm's impact. This semi-truck overturned Tuesday on the Yaquina Bay Bridge. The truck also pinned 2 other cars against the railing there. Several people were hurt and taken to the hospital. Police confirmed severe crosswinds blew that semi over. Wind gusts Tuesday along the coast were as high as 80 miles an hour. And down trees continue to plague some areas. Portland officials said there were at least 120 reports of down trees in the Rose City alone. And that includes this one that fell near the Portland Art Museum, taking the sidewalk with it downtown. And as of earlier this evening, it was still blocking the road. Portland Parks and Rec are responsible, though they tell us, given all the calls, the cleanup timeline remains uncertain. Let's bring in meteorologist Joe Ranieri now. Joe, we got a much-needed break today. So what is rolling in overnight?
Yeah, well, the dry weather got to give crews a chance to, restore power and do some cleanup, of course, around your neighborhood as well. Overnight, David, we are going to be seeing another round of rain, just rain. Now, this is a garden variety front that's going to be moving onshore, bringing in heaviest amounts of rain early tomorrow morning, and then we'll see more scattered showers heading into the later part of the afternoon. It'll step out of the way so you can kind of see what we're picking up on the radar. Just some spotty sprinkles right now over downtown Portland. We'll zoom out a little bit, and this is the bigger front that's going to be moving in here in just the next couple of hours. Rainfall amounts could be anywhere from 1/4 to 1/2 of an inch of rain by the end of tomorrow. So let's bring in the futurecast. We'll put this into motion. By tomorrow morning, we'll start to see the rains really move through. The heaviest amounts, though, will be basically between 4 in the morning to about 7:30, 8 o'clock, and then we'll slowly transition into more scattered showers by the later part of the morning and into the early part of the the afternoon. So by 4 o'clock, we'll start to see another round of showers. It's kind of a 1-2 punch with this system. Now, like I said, it's just the rain this time. It's just the rain here in the metro area. You're still going to be seeing the winds pick up a little bit throughout parts of the Oregon coast. As we put the futurecast in motion along the beaches, you can see where they will be picking up the higher winds will be basically Newport and Lincoln City, anywhere from 30 to maybe 35 mile per hour wind gusts. And like we said yesterday or earlier in the week, where there are gusts up to about 80 miles an hour. So this front is not going to be nearly as strong. And we'll go into Friday morning. We'll start to see some breezy conditions at times, but for the most part, we're kind of done with all the rain by late Friday afternoon, and into Saturday we could be seeing some scattered showers. But still, if we'll be traveling over the mountain passes, David, there's going to be a winter weather advisory in place. They've already seen about a foot of snow outside Timberlake Lodge in the last 24 hours. You could be looking at close to another foot by the end of tomorrow. I'll talk more about that in just a few minutes.
All right, just the rain or snow, we will take it. Thank you, Joe. Developing tonight, the ongoing struggle for tens of thousands of travelers to make it home as Southwest Airlines continues day after day to cancel most of its flights. Now, according to the flight tracking website FlightAware, Southwest canceled 62% of its Wednesday schedule outright. That's about 2,500 flights. To put that into perspective, American and Alaska only canceled a combined 44 flights. Now, Tracy Hurst of Northeast Portland said her 78-year-old mother got stranded in the Bay Area Monday after trying to get home on a Southwest flight from New Orleans. Hurst said her mom has several health issues, so she decided to jump in a car with a family friend, and they made the 9-hour one-way drive to Oakland to pick mom up.
They said they wouldn't be able to get her out until maybe, it wasn't even for certain, December 29th. And I was like, how is that okay? It's a waste of energy to be frustrated and to be mad. You kind of like gotta just think about this. What's the solution? Because at the end of the day, it was my mom sitting at the airport.
Yeah, taking the solution into her own hands. Southwest has now preemptively canceled at least 2,300 more flights through Friday. The airline has largely blamed weather, though the Pilots Association points to an archaic system that can't handle crew reassignments and struggles with tracking the locations of planes, pilots, and flight attendants. The Department of Transportation is now investigating. Well, new tonight, investigators in Salem say they have seized a large amount of drugs and firearms. Police say a multi-agency investigation led to a traffic stop on Tuesday, followed by the search of a Salem home that netted 55,000 fentanyl pills along with meth, cocaine, and heroin. Total street value, police say, just under $700,000. You see it here. Detectives also recovered 26 guns and $63,000 in cash. 2 suspects were arrested, taken to jail pending federal drug trafficking charges.